Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equities Story. And we got live today at 12 o'clock, so please join us. Obviously, we would want to see you there. Wolfie, general share advice and not personal advice. And happy Friday, Wolfie.
Happy Friday. Hopefully, we have a good night in the US overnight, and then we have a little maybe better week next week because it's been up and down this week.
Yeah, no, definitely. And but we'll just have a quick look, Wolf. There's not too much out today, but there's a few announcements.
Yep.
PMT.
Yep.
You know what? It's a little bit early for me on the charts, Wolf. FOMO lithium play, but quite a good one.
Yeah, I think this is probably the last one standing. I'd say it will be if the lithium price sort of sags a bit, right? Because it's the best explorer, best results, highest grade. Canada is pretty good jurisdiction. Maybe it's a little bit expensive, but the more exploration they do, the bigger the deposit might be, the more lithium they might have. So it's starting almost like their exploration is starting to fulfill its market cap in a way, right? So I probably my favorite explorer in a lithium space, but it's going to struggle because of the lack of FOMO now. The FOMO is just not quite there in this space.
All right, now 360. In all fairness, they've recovered from a pretty serious fall there. They're hovering around trend. Certainly not a buy for me technically. Is that announcement good enough for you to look at them, Wolf?
Well, look, it is. I mean, the thing is, there's still a big loss on paper. So unprofitable, losing a lot of money, but they're sticking to their guns. It's growing. Actually, top line is growing at 100% almost, right? So you've got that strong growth tech company, but still loss-making. They're sticking to the guns that they're going to be profitable soon. So I think the market's sort of almost forgiving them for the moment for the losses and just hoping and praying that they deliver the goods, so to speak. So for me, it's just not quite investable at the moment. I want to see that positivity in the cash flows, but I'll be definitely watching put it on my watch list and watching it to see if it can get over that, I don't know, $5-6, and then you've got maybe a good trade.
Excellent. Weebit, they're raising at $5, so it's most probably going to come a lot lower than where it's obviously trading at the moment. I suppose from Weebit, congratulations, not bad, raising 45 million at $5. So for the FOMO share traders, maybe not so good.
Yeah, look, I think they're probably hoping to get $8, but the cat ran out of the bag, so they probably have to drop it down to $5 after that. There you go, down for $4.97. It's opened up just now. And look, again, I think you've got to give them credit for raising their cash, but the way they've done it, it's just a little bit not sure how that's all played out. Saying that, they've got 40 million in cash. Let's hope they can use it properly, and hopefully they can get to commercialization where we're going to see some cash flows. And then I'm going to look at it in a different light, Dave. But at the moment, it's still just a story, right? Or a good story, but FOMO dominated. So for me, untouchable. All
right, EHE. Good price action, Wolfie, breaking above the trend line, but because it's been sold.
Well, it's received an indicative non-binding proposal, right, today from Bain Capital, which is a private equity group, and they are talking about $3, right? That's a big premium to what we're seeing at the moment. So what the STR Health board has said, just wait, we're going to have to have a look at it and see what actually is happening in there, and then we'll get back to you, right? So there's no certainty, and there's no certainty also they're going to receive that binding offer, because it's just they probably have preliminary type talks, right? So it's still there's no guarantee they're going to get $3 anyway if they engage and just they're happy with it. So far it's just indicative. Possibly that's what Bain might pay if they're happy, but there's a lot of things to go through. So for me, I can understand a big discount between what the price is versus what the price is saying, but at least you've got hope. If you're in there, you never know.
Now SQ2.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, Dave, the power of shorters, isn't it? Hindenburg, who attacked Adani Group. Adani's group absolutely been on the nose over the last month or so. after the short attack by Hindenburg, and they've now come up and said SQ2. They've said they've been studying this for 2 years, right? So the crux of the story is their cash app. So they've got part of the business is a cash app. They've said there's been pretty much money laundering in there. That's pretty big accusations. And Mr. Jack Dorsey's come out and going, we're looking at our legal options to see what we can do. Look, Square is a big company, so it's going to be it has to be a pretty good researched article for it to for an attack to happen on a short side, because they're probably well connected, these guys. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. But to be honest, when you get a short attack, you stay away.
Well, definitely, and I think if you're in that, you'd have to get out of it just in case there's some
100%, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be saying it. If I was in there, I'm out.
Right, iron ore down to 123. I think you've got to play these iron ore stocks as a charts. I mean, really, if CIA is below that sort of say what's that where we are? It's below 663 by the close today. You really want to sell it, get out of it. It's all right. You always buy it back when it gets back over $7, but iron ore can be very volatile, and so just be careful. I'll just have a look at Fortescue's actually doing a little bit better. Wolfie, it's holding trend. So as long as these stories hold their trend lines, and just hold them, but don't take prisoners.
No.
We learned that before. Iron ore can have great moves up, but also can have pretty.
And at the moment, I think the risk is on the downside because the iron ore starting to come off, and it could keep going for a little while, right? So I think that's the danger for you, to just be very careful and act quickly.
Yeah, if it goes, I mean, it's still 123, Wolf. It's not.
I know, but I'm just saying it's heading down, so that's going possibly could drag it down, right?
Yeah,
it's going down. It's not going up now. It's going down now, so possibly it could drag these down lower.
Now, and I suppose gold's still the game in town. I mean, if you just have a quick look, if gold can behave itself tonight and go up, these gold stocks are all poised possibly to go even higher, Wolf.
Yeah, and I think this is the opposite. So this is, the risk is to the upside, because you've got that momentum, right? And it's just touched $2,000 already today. It is trading at the moment at, let's just have a quick look. Hang on. I was just looking at that a second ago. Here we go. And that's trading on 1990. So it's $10 below. Over the weekend, can you get through very easily could get through that $2,000. So you'd be watching that. And yeah, I'll be definitely still, if I'm in at some of these stocks, hold on. If not, Dave, there's definitely some probably buys out there for you by the end of the day.
And we'll go through them on Einstein's. When we have on Einstein's, we'll obviously put out the ones that we recommend, but also today, watch out because it's a great show. 12 o'clock, 1:30. There's a lot of trading ideas there, and I'm sure it's going to be full of gold stocks. Wolfie, on that note, thank you very much, and Asta in about 2 hours.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. Enjoy Friday. Hopefully it's green for you.
Thanks, Wolf.